I'm 28 and I have no friends. Okay, I've contemplated making this video a couple times, mainly because I've seen this video be made multiple times already and I didn't know if it was worth me, putting my 2 cents into it, but here we are, I'm recording it, so I guess I've decided to make the video. So my name's Pierce, I'm 28 years old, and I would say right now I don't have any close friends that I see on a regular basis. Of course I have friends, people I've known since school, people that I've maybe I work with, people that I just know in general, but I wouldn't say right now I have a flourishing group of friends that that I see on a regular basis that I can do things with. And to be honest, this isn't a unique situation to be in nowadays. If anything, it's probably the norm for a lot of people. I feel like we are in the friendless generation, in the friendless era of society where, I don't know, it seems like at the same time, on one hand, it seems like people are having great friendships and they're doing things with friends. Mainly you see this online, and then also online, in other parts of online, people are lonely and are very isolated and seem to have no one in their lives they can really rely on. And I think I'm a bit more towards this side where I have people in my life that I would call my friends, but I think I've always kind of had the feeling of, I don't know if people see me as their friend. I always feel like I would say, this guy's my friend, but I don't know if he would say I'm his friend, if that makes sense. And I think this is something I've always felt internally. I think even back when I was a kid, I just remember a memory I have when I was in primary school, where literally on the last day of primary school, these 2 guys that I thought were my friends, I heard them literally planning to beat me up after school, and I was just thinking, I was just like, what the fuck? I thought they were my friends, clearly not. And I think since then, that this feeling of people not liking me or secretly not liking me has been something that's always followed me in my brain whenever I'm with people, whenever I'm in a group setting especially. And yeah, I think it's probably led to me acting a bit withdrawn with people that could have been my friends, kind of maybe isolating myself from situations that could have led to friendships, etc, etc. You get that idea. I'm sure this is probably a bit relatable to you as well. I think this is something a lot of us experience. So yeah, I just feel like I would love to have the friendships that you see in movies and shit, where you just go over to each other's house and have some good times, just play some video games, chill out, watch a movie, do some regular shit. I have that option to do that, but that's never been something I've had literally at any point in my life really. I've never really had a friend where I can be like, okay, I'm coming over, we're gonna hang out, whatever. And I think at times it's really what I've needed, and I feel like without having that kind of person in your life, you kind of end up being a bit weird. Yeah, I think that's probably a big reason why I, was a very weird person for a long time. Because when you're isolated by yourself and you have nothing other than your thoughts and, your thoughts, you kind of end up, either delving into your thoughts and just becoming a thinker where you just spend all day just thinking about shit. Oh, what about this? What about that? Or you just become someone who is wants to completely avoid their thoughts and just wants to be distracted all the time, and you end up getting addictions, you end up smoking weed all day, playing video games all day, watching Netflix and shit like that. Yeah, I just feel like, as humans, we're communal creatures. We need to talk to each other, be around each other. It feels good. I do have friends, but they're not I don't know. I feel like my standards for what I want has never been the reality of my friendships. I feel like there's always been a bit of space between me and the people in my life, and I don't know if that's, it must be something to do with me, because these people have their own friends that they're close with. It's it must be something that I'm doing, and it's something I've honestly been I've been to therapy and spoke about the therapist and that kind of stuff, but they kind of just say the kind of generic bullshit, if we're being honest. Just be yourself, and people that want to be that like you will just be attracted to you. Nah, that's not how life works anymore. Maybe that's how shit worked back in the day, but if you haven't noticed, people are distracted as fuck. People are on their phones all day, me included. I'm on my phone quite a lot, even though I am mainly doing it to post content and shit. It still ends up being cope because I end up just scrolling on it all the time, if I'm being honest, but hey, I'm trying. But yeah, I just feel like I would really benefit from having more close friends, because I feel like I'm a cool guy, I feel like I could be a good friend to someone. It just feels like no one wants to be friends with me for whatever reason. And I think I must give off like weird vibes or something as well. I don't know. Don't know if you can tell through am I giving off weird vibes right now? Maybe not, I don't know. Also, this probably isn't how I really am in real life though. I'm probably a bit different, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like, but also as a caveat, I am in a long-term relationship. I have a fiance. So maybe I would say she is my friend, but we're not, you know, just friends. Like, we're more than friends, you know, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've just always wanted to, you know, have, you know, just some friends, man. Some people I could just chill and do random shit with. But especially now as an adult, especially like, I'm fucking 28 now. I'm not even like a little kid. I can't even just be like, oh guys, let's go outside and run about. Like, everything has to be so premeditated and organized. And for me, I want to just vibe. I just want to chill. Having to like organize shit is just so draining. And I know that's cope because I can organize other shit in my life. So I can organize making time for friends. But it just feels so different, especially when like, because I'm begging people to, you know, spend time with me. Because I do ask people, like, hey, you doing anything? Da, da, da. And for one reason or another, most of the time it just doesn't, you know, if things just fall through and then no one reschedules it and it's just like, oh, alright, I guess we're just not gonna meet then. It's just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being a bit of a baby. Maybe, you know, this is the way life is now, you know. We're all just individuals on this big earth trying to make some money, I guess, right? That's the new thing. I wouldn't say new, but yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like I really want to be part of like a community. I feel like I've never really had that experience, man. I've had little spurts of being in a community, like school. You know, school is kind of like a community, but you're kind of forced to be there. I want to be in a community where people like want to be there. They want to be around me. They want to be like, I want to be around people that are you know, happy to be there. And I think that's something that's kind of hard to come around nowadays, unless you're like interested in like a very specific, I don't know, group-based activity, or like you're into like a group sport. Maybe if you're into like running, I've seen lots of people my age are starting to go run clubs. Maybe that's what I have to do. Start fucking doing cardio and trying to talk to people mid cardio. I guess that's the new vibe for people my age to make friends. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. If you find this relatable, cool. I guess maybe not cool. Maybe it's not cool to find this relatable. If you don't find this relatable, then yeah, well done to you. I guess you have a great, you know, friendship life. Cool. That's cool for you. And for everyone else, yeah, let me know. Is this something you can relate to? Is this how you feel? Are we interlinked? Are we connecting? Are we vibing? Maybe we're friends now. Do you want to be my friend? Do you? Guess we're friends then. See you next time.